I made it. I made it to the mountains. It took me a little longer. Took me a little longer this week than last week. Should I put this down lower? Easy, steady as she goes. There we go. Yeah, I made it to the mountains. And I'm happy to be here. I'm really, really happy to be here. But it took a lot longer than I expected to be here. So, but I'm here now. Thank you. Hello, hello, whoever is here. Hi. I'm glad to see you. Um, I'm in the mountains. Look, 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 look. MHMD. Hello, MHMD. Look, I'm gonna flip it for just a second so you can see. Oh, I don't know. There we go. That's the other direction. So I made it to the mountains. It was a long day and it was a long drive. I was at work first part of the day and work kept coming and coming. And I was like, I gotta get up here. And then I finally got out of there and had to drive, and there was traffic. So it just took me longer than usual on a Friday. And normally I would be here an hour or maybe 2 hours earlier than I am tonight. But there we are. Jason. Hey, Jason, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I am good. I'm just now kind of settling in, just got here, got the water turned on. I actually thought about doing that on live, but I'm like, no, it's just faster if I just run around and turn the water on, get everything going, and then get the live stream going rather than trying to carry a camera with me. I wasn't even sure. And it is not as hot as it was last week up in the mountains. It is not as hot. Um, so there's that. I haven't even turned the fan on yet, so it's kind of nice. Thank you. Cape, Mark, what? Oh, Mark and Dada. Hi. Hello, hello. Where are you? I'm in California. I am in California. Where are you? Where are you? I live usually in San Diego. That's where I live. But this weekend I ooh, getting hot now. Um I decided to come up to the mountains. So I am no I'm still in Southern California, but I am like north of Los Angeles. So let me get myself comfy here. I'm comfy now. Grandma, are you from America? Yes, I am. India. Well, welcome, India. Welcome, India, into the house. Um, Let me show you. I'll turn it around for a moment, and you can see what I am looking at. There. See, I'm in the mountains. That's the other direction of my camera. So, oop, that was a bat. Did you see that going down? It's like, whoosh. They go swooping down. It's getting to be dusk. So the bats come swooping around and they eat the bugs, which is like great. Love the bats because they eat the bugs. So, but I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad that I know it's late. It's after 7. Here, it's after 7 p.m. in California. If you are president of USA for one day, was one thing you would do for sure. Uh, I do not know. I do not know. There's so much that needs to be done that I don't know. I am married. No. Georgia. No, I mean my name or where I am. I'm in California. I'm in California. Yeah. Willow. Hello, Willow. Hey, my one of my children's uh partner's dog is named Willow. It's a beautiful name and it's a beautiful dog. So, and I'm not calling you a dog by any stretch. I think the name is beautiful. It could go for a lot of things. That happens in Texas. That is fair. I don't know what that means. That happens in Texas. Don't know. Okay, if I had one like superpower in the United States, I would probably create universal health care. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in California. Yeah. Saeed, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, and I'm still trying to sort of get myself like sort of situated and calm because I had this long drive to get here and it was chaotic and there was traffic and it wasn't that nice. So there was that. But I got here, you know, and I'm happy to be here. So Chichi Rodriguez, yeah, Chichi, I got the whatever. Yeah. Blazers. Jason, maybe I'll move to California and petition the legislature to name those mountains that Jason, dog, California crazy drivers. Um, some aren't. I mean, we've got 40 million people in California, so yeah, there are gonna be some crazy drivers. There are absolutely 100% gonna be some crazy drivers, but there are also gonna be some good drivers. But there's a lot of stupid people in the world. Ooh, I keep seeing bats go by. I love seeing the bats go by because they eat the bugs. I don't know if you can see. Back there is a window. You can see the mountains. I'm gonna show you one more time. Again, I'm gonna flip the camera. That's what I'm looking at. See that? That's the mountain. That's where I am. So that's what I'm looking at behind you. And in less than an hour, like the sun's gonna be total. I mean, I can't see the sun, but I can see it reflecting on the mountains because where I am, there are mountains on all around me. So I am on a router, like my Wi-Fi is on a router over here in in the house. In in the house. I'll show you the router. I know. The router is, how can I do this? That's the router. So you can see, oop, there we go. There we go. Hello, sweetie. Hi, how are you? Cha-cha, name of a mountain. Maybe, could be. But it's beautiful day and I did have a good day, even though it's Friday and I had a long drive to get here. I could take you for a little walk outside. You guys want to go for a little walk outside? And I can turn the camera around and you can look around. Big Sur. No, I'm not in Big Sur. Big Sur is gorgeous, but that is maybe 500 miles north of me. California is huge. And it's like this, right? I'm still in Southern California, and Big Sur is about, well, not that far. It's probably like halfway up. You know, it's south of San Francisco. I don't know. Mom, are you have power imagination? Yes, I do have a power imagination. Can I be your handyman and live out in the barn? Blazers, sure. I would love somebody to come and live here and take care of the place. I'm only here on the weekends, so I need somebody for sure uh to, take care of the place. I need help. I need help. Wow. 500,000. No, no. Miles, like Big Sur. Somebody asked about Big Sur. And Big Sur is about 500 miles north of me. I'm going to put my jacket back on because I'm going to take you outside and just give you a quick tour. Oops, excuse me. I'm saying excuse me to the barbecue that's next to me. Excuse me, I bumped you. Um, okay, and the reason I put the jacket on, not because it's cold, but because there are bugs outside, and I don't want to get eaten up by the bugs. So we'll go. See, oh, wait, you can't see it. Hold on. Turning the camera around. Right? So this is the outside. Very pretty, huh? I'm gonna try to. I'm on a weird tripod, but I will show you around. And this is the house that I'm in here. And there's a creek. There's a creek down here. And that's a propane tank. That's for the heat. And that's the other house. I haven't been in there yet. There's our swing. Look at how big the swing is. It's enormous. It's huge, right? It's gorgeous. I will turn around on me so you know it's me. I'm not making it up. But I'm just going to walk down here and show you a little more about. That's the other house. There's the. Oh, okay. Good thing I got my boots on. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I got my boots. I got my boots. They're not actually mine, but, well, they are now. That's a whole story. And look at this tree here. That's an oak tree. And it goes all the way up and over the house, which is kind of cool, I think. I don't know if you can hear the birds and stuff, but it's pretty quiet out here. And I know in the past when I've done this, I don't want to go too far from, that's the house that I'm staying in there. If I go too far from the router, it gets glitchy. But it is beautiful. The trees are huge. Trees are huge, right? I know. Okay. Well, so there's that. There is that. So I just thought I'd throw that out to you. Show you, right? I'm gonna go back up this way. Here we got a little bird feeder. Nope. Bugs. But no feeding it yet, right yet. Like I said, I just got there. We got the swing. Maybe we'll do a little swing thing. We can show you on the swing. The huge swing that's enormous above me. It's better if I have somebody that can push me. Right? Oh, there we go. Right? Oh, oh, more bats. The bats are coming in to eat the bugs, which I love. So that's the swing. And then if you go up those stairs, I'm trying to do this while I'm swinging, there's a loft upstairs. So there's that. I don't know. What does it look going the other way? I'll try to do it the other way real quick. Oh, real quick. Those are the mountains. Those are the trees. I hear all kinds of birds chirping, saying good night. All the animals are saying good night. Right? There we go. That's a little bit of the mountains. The mountains. I don't know if you aren't my usual people. I can't see who's here. David, you should just be there forever. That's what my mother told me last week when I was with my last weekend after I was here for a night. And then I went and spent a night with her. And she's like, you should just go live up there. I could. I absolutely could. But I can't work up here. So, um, to get the swing to go higher. It's better if I have somebody that can push me. Oh, oh shoot. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to hold the tripod while I do this. I'm trying my best. It's fun though. There we go. Up in the wilderness, in the woods, in the woods, in the woods. I see bats. It's a great time of day for the bats. Can you hear any of the birds? There's a lot of birds. There are a lot of birds. I don't even know. And it's not hot like it was last week for anyone who's here. Not very many people here, but um, it was really hot last weekend when I was here because I live in San Diego during the week. That's where I live normally. And then I often kick push myself. I I often come up here on the weekends, and it's fun. It's fun. It's beautiful. Okay. Oof, we're gonna let that go. There we go. There's the swinging. I just jumped off of it. It's huge. If you haven't seen it before, I mean, I know I've showed it before, but it's an enormous swing. So it's certainly a lot more fun when I have somebody else to push me, right? On this. I don't know if you can hear the animals. It's really nice. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in. Back in. Because there's a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs out there right now. So can I just come back in? And oh dear. Oh, well, I don't even know if that. There we go. So that's the swing. That's the outside. I showed you a little bit. I don't know. I can. It's it's a beautiful day. What's going on with you guys? I can't see without my glasses. Right? Ah, Arnav, hi. David, you should sit in the swing and twist around and let your feet up. We did that and we got too dizzy. I know. I could do that. It's a little more complicated with that huge swing. And when I'm trying to hold a tripod with a camera, if I was just doing it by myself. And it's also easier when you've got like a friend to help you. Is that better? Um, when you've got like a second person that is there to, um, push you and twirl you and all. We used to do all that stuff when we were kids. We used to come up here all the time uh, when I was a kid. So we did a lot of that for sure, for sure. Jim, Jim, hi, how are you? Ba three, that's better. Oh, being indoors, is it better? Yeah, it's a little tricky being because I'm holding a tripod. Yeah, it's easier inside for sure. David Barra, love your necklace. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Here we go. I don't usually wear this. I haven't worn this one in a long time, actually. I wear necklaces all the time, but I haven't worn this one in a long time. Arpita, you're quite pretty. Thank you. David Barra, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Appreciate that. I do. I do appreciate it. And I don't know, always know if people want to be called out or they just want to say something and um, not be called out. So, greetings from Germany. Sven, hi, Sven, how are you? Good to see you. Good to have you here. David Barr, can you give us a spin? You want to see what I look like? All right, here we go. I don't like it when people ask that, but I mean, I've got a chair here. There you go. You get to see what I look like. It's not fantastic, but there you go, right? I don't know. The spin thing is like, really, people. Thanks. Of course. Amazing. Yeah, I'm just a regular person, just like you. Just a regular person. David, thank you. That's very nice of you. It's kind of a quiet night for a Friday. I thought there would be more people around, but I haven't started telling stories yet. I could tell stories. You want to hear stories, or people just want to look at me, and that gets to be a thing. That gets to be a thing. How the stories though that were on my mind were not probably not the happiest stories, but um, there we go. And I'm not barefoot. I have I have boots on tonight. I have boots. Sometimes when I'm up here, I wear. I haven't taken them off yet because I think I might still go outside. So, and when you're up here, you don't want to go outside barefoot because there are prickers and thorns and things like that on the ground. So, until it kind of gets dark and I'm sure I'm not going to go outside anymore, then I'll take my shoes off. But right now I'm keeping, and I just put these on. Eh, eh. These have been around. These have been around since like 2010. These are like 16-year-old boots. They weren't even mine. They weren't even mine originally. Not, no. But I inherited them from, yeah, someone. There she is. Wally G. Wally G. Hello, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? I am just gonna take the jacket down because I'm not outside. I had it on because I was outside, and there are a lot of bugs that want to bite me. I still have bites from last week. I can feel the little bumps on my arms because I went outside with a tank top on and I didn't have a jacket on. So, but when I go outside at this, well, any time of day, really, I have to put a jacket on or I will get eaten alive by the bugs. So, yeah. But when I come back in, it's fine. I'm good. I want to bite. I'd rather have a human bite me than the bugs. The bugs are, it gets tiring. It's really, really tiring. Um, those boots are made for walking, and walking I'm gonna do. One of these days I'm gonna walk all over you. Yes, it is. Who did that one? Was that like Johnny Cash? Or who did that song? These boots are made for walking. These boots are I can't look it up because I'm on my phone. So I can't look it up. Somebody's in here has to look it up. Actually, I have somewhere my laptop. I did bring my laptop, but I haven't like opened it or turned it on or anything. So Nancy Sinatra did that song. Jason, is that true? Like Frank Sinatra's what? How? I mean, Nancy Sinatra. Real? These boots are made for walking. Yes, yes, it was a woman. Yeah, it was a woman. Wally G on the beach. Water's great. Come on in. I would love to be. You know what? I am at the beach all week long. I mean, I'm not literally at the beach, but I'm near the beach all the time. That's where I live. I live near the beach. So, me coming here, yep, Nancy. Okay, Tomcat. Hello, Tomcat. Happy Friday. How are you doing? Good to see you. Missed me. Swinging. I was just swinging on the swing, swinging on the swing. But I guess it was what it was, you know. Nancy Sinatra was Frank Sinatra's daughter. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But you know what? I learned so much from you guys. I don't even, I learned more than like Chat GPT or Google. Should I make this lower? I'm trying to think. Am I centered or should I make it? I don't want to mess with the tripod too much because we all know how well I do with the tripod when I mess with it. I don't want to screw it up and tip it over. Last week I did that. I tipped the whole tripod over and it like closed the live, and I don't even know how that happened. Other than I am capable of doing all those things really, really well. How's the weather in Cali? Oopsie. Logs of love. Um, it's beautiful. Earlier today, I was in San Diego and it was a gorgeous day. It's not that hot, a little foggy in the morning, but then it clears up by noon. And I was at work until like 2:30 today. That's why I am so late. 2:30 California time. That's why I'm so late getting here. I didn't get here until like 6:30 and it's 7:30 now. So, um, but the weather, yeah, it was gorgeous there. Look at, I'm gonna flip the camera real quick so you can see it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful, right? And you can still see there's sun on the mountains up there. But since I'm between mountains here, um, the it's all going down. I don't have any direct sunlight on me, but it's like a reflection off the mountain that comes down. That's actually what's lighting me up right now, is the reflection off the sky and off the mountain that lights me up right now. You're getting better with the tripod. Am I? Okay, good. That's good. I'm getting used to it, and I'm learning that I I shouldn't touch it if it's sitting straight, and just don't touch it because it's very uh yeah, yeah, your vacation house. Yeah, I mean, guess so. Not mine. My mother owns it. She's 92, and eventually my brother and I will own it. But yeah, I mean, you could call it a vacation house. It's a second house um, that I get access to for free whenever I want, and no one else comes up here. My brother got married like 3 years ago, and his wife doesn't particularly like it up here. And since they got married, he hasn't even been up here, which is, it's sad because I know he loves it, but you know, he's all there for his wife. What are those blue things? Oh, this behind me. Those are lamps, little lights. Here, I'll show you. You want to see? You want to see? I'll show you. Wait, I will show you. Well, let's see. Okay. I know everyone wants me to do that. They are little rechargeable lamps, right? I can change the color, right? And I have a bunch of them that I keep charged up here. I have them at home too, because you charge them and then they hold a charge for, you know, so long. And so that I have a bunch of them. I do. I have a bunch of them um, around. Just, these are smaller ones. Well, I don't know if that's a reflection. Oh, yeah, there's two over there. There's the big one, just like the one I was holding, and then there's a smaller one here. Beep, beep, beep. Yes. So I keep them around the cabin. I'm in a cabin, and I keep them around family house. Yes, IKEA lights. I didn't get them at IKEA. I got them on the Zon, but yeah, it's. I'm sure IKEA has them too. Uh, but I also have them at home, and I love them. I leave one on in the middle of my little apartment at night, so that if I have to get up at night and go use the loo or the toilet or the bathroom, um, I there's a little, it's like a nightlight, you know. David, nice body. It's all me, baby. It's all me. Heart, quit acting like you're 20 years old. I'm glad you're here to judge me, Heart. I am here 100% for your judgment. That's it. It it looks the resort from uh Idle, California. I don't know what that is, but definitely in California. And no, it's not a it's not a resort. Uh, there are probably like mice in the walls and critters around, and it is very nice. It's very nice. Yeah, that's what you need, old lady. Huh, yeah, F you. Let him, you know what? Let him go. Let him go. I don't care. People can be weirdos. Let it be. Let it be. Dennis. Dennis. Dennis Toomey. Hi, how are you? Hey, I went to high school with a guy whose last name was Toomey. So there's that. There is that. Big Bear area. Mm, sort of. Yeah, kind of close to there. There's Big Bear, there's Arrowhead, there's Wrightwood, there's all these areas. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am, but you're in the right vicinity, probably, maybe, maybe. It's where the Elvis Presley movie Kid Galahad was filmed. Really? Where, okay, I don't, I don't remember that movie, but I love Elvis movies. They're probably whoever said that. No, they're just trolling. It doesn't matter, David. Let it go. It doesn't matter. I'm not so worried about the trolls. The trolls control. That's their that's their that's their job. I need trolls coming through just to like keep keep it all. General area. How was the traffic? Stunk. Quite honestly, it stunk. Yeah. I mean, when I first started, because I left San Diego around, I don't know, 2:30, 2:45. And yeah, there was traffic, sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but there's Riverside and all these areas you have to go through on the freeways and stuff before you get to the mountain areas. And yeah, there's traffic. It's Friday. That's the thing, is that it's Friday. And so you got to go through it. But it was worth it. I finally made it. Um I did appreciate last week, because last week there was very low traffic, and for some reason this weekend, like today, there was a lot of traffic. Oh, it's in the San Jacinto Mountains. Okay, okay, I'm not quite sure about that, but okay. I trust you, Tomcat. You probably know what you're talking about, because you lived in Southern California. So yeah. A lot of the mountains up in Southern California do tend to look like, so there's that. Right on. Yes, right on, baby. I love it though. I love coming to the mountains. It's always worth the hellacious traffic or whatever I have to do. Usually, if I'm going to come on Friday, I do try to leave earlier. And today I wanted to leave earlier, but I wound up with some extra work that, usually I say my Friday work, I can push it to Monday, but there was some stuff today that came up that I had to do today and couldn't push it to Monday. So, you know, life is life. You got a life. You got to life so that you can weekend, right? Do you bring food with you to eat when you come up there? Yeah, I do. Tomcat, Idlewild, California. I've heard of it. Yes, yes. Do you bring food? Um, yes, I bring a certain amount of food, but I also will go to the store, and get other food and stuff. Like I went to a restaurant when I got into town, and I got a salad because it was just, I was tired. I don't want to deal with anything. So I went to a restaurant and got a salad to go. So I will have that later. I will have that later. Ah, INIV. Wait, one NIV. One NI. One N. One B. Hi, girl. Sorry, trying to get your name right. Hi, girl. Pretty well looking. There's nobody like you here in Brazil. Well, welcome from Brazil. Welcome, Brazil, to the house, to the house. I'm just hanging out. Thank you. Kelly got good weed. Yeah, we do. We got a lot. we we definitely have a lot. Cannabis. There are a lot of terms for it, but cannabis is legal in California. And there are stores. I actually took a video and it was so funny. Like I can hear the freaking mice in the ceiling. That's what when you're in the mountains, I'm sorry. There's wilderness all around. There's wilderness all around. But okay, I took a video. I gotten off the freeway and there were some billboards on both sides of the road that I was on, right? On one side of the road, there was this very strong religious billboard that says, "Are you going to heaven or hell?" And then you look across, and there's another billboard on the other side of the freeway that's it's for cannabis store. So you got, are you going to heaven or hell? And then there's like, hey, come get some cannabis at our store. Here's our address. Now it's 2 blocks down and you turn right. So there's that. I mean, California it's everything. We could be there sharing and talking over a glass of red wine. Oh, Top Cat, that sounds really good. I thought weren't you gonna come to Coronado? Maybe you already did it and went. I don't know. You were gonna stay at the Dell, I think. Was that you? Pretty sure it was you. Maybe you chose not to. Sounds like cannabis. Yes. Yep. Yep. There is, there are many cannabis stores because it's legal here. Um, you can buy just regular buds that you would roll in a little cigarette type thing, they call it a joint, or you can buy oils that people smoke out of things. You can buy edibles of every kind you want. You can find anything you want when it comes to cannabis here in California. So, yep, yep. True, 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 true. True, true, true. Are you married? It, if you're married, it's a lucky husband. I'm 28. Sorry for being like that. Oh, no, I'm not married. I used to be married, but I have not been married for like 20 years. So I've been single for like 20. Well, technically not single for 20 years. Tommy Carter. Hi, Tommy. It's recreational. I will be there in June. Oh, you'll be there June 26th. Oh, right on. Let's see, what's today? Today is 19th, right? So next week. Wow. Wow, you're coming soon. Can you smoke a joint on live? Um, that's a really good question. I don't smoke weed. I don't partake in cannabis, but I know plenty of people who do. Um, so I wouldn't, but I have seen people do it, and then I've seen people with like BONG, like, okay, we're allowed to call them water pipes, and they will have it and they will go like this. and then you see all the smoke coming out. And it's like, you know what they're doing. They're just not actually showing it on, on the live. So I don't know what the rules on that for YouTube are. I do not know. But I know that I have watched live streams where you know, maybe a year ago, I would see people actually doing it in front of the camera. And then there were people who would like lean away and do it like not on the camera, but you would see the smoke. So, I mean, technically, they could be smoking, I don't know, something else. I've seen people smoke cigarettes and things. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are for cannabis and YouTube. I've never looked into it because it's not something that I do. So, you know, but again, like I say, I've seen people do all kinds of things. But it seems like in the last year, um, people are being more I've seen less of it like directly on camera. So maybe they've like set rules that no, you can't do it on camera. Because even though in certain places it's legal, like it's legal in California, but I am being projected like anyone I get. I don't know who has access to seeing my videos. Is it all of the world or is it certain countries or it's certain, I don't know. That's all up to YouTube. They decide. I have no voice in the matter, quite honestly. So so the answer to that is I don't really know, David, if it's allowed on YouTube. I know there are people, I know you're not allowed to play like the radio or have music on. Um, but some people do it anyways, and then they just like delete the video later because YouTube doesn't always find out about what you're up to on your live until like when they are reviewing the video, which is after you've finished the video. I don't know. Unless I guess somebody reports it, you know, as like illegal. Like, good, good question. Don't have the answer. That chair in the background looks really comfortable. This, wait, that one or that one? This one right here is a recliner. This one. Boop, boop, boop. This one. That one, that one, that's a rocking chair. You want to see? I'll show you. This is a rocking chair. I don't know. Can you see it? Right? Okay. I'll put it there so you can see it. It's a rocking chair, right? And in the morning, I sit in this where I'm sitting right now. Like this is the chair I'm sitting in for the live. I will push this over in front of the window so I can look out, and I sit in this thing and I have my coffee in the morning. It's really nice before I go outside, right? And then uh you know, at some point I'll go outside, but it's a rocking chair. There you go. So you got like a demonstration. It's from like the 1960s. It's super old. A lot of the things in this cabin are really, really old, old. 20, is that 2800? 2800. Hey, how are you? Happy Friday. Thank you. Happy Friday. I love that. Right. I know. I love it too. They definitely don't make them like, I know. And I pull it over here to sit where I'm sitting because I can sit and have my coffee and look at this in the morning, right? Which, you know, I just flip the camera on the other way. But so I will put that rocker and a little side table and just have my coffee and just relax and look out at the beautiful trees in the woods, and the birds come out, and I could see the patio down here, and I see all the little lizards come running around, and I absolutely love it. It's very relaxing. No, they don't make them like that anymore. We actually used to have up here a matching couch where that couch is. I don't know if you could tell there's a couch back there. Um, we used to have a couch, but oh, and it was made out of the bamboo, same, right? And then we had a round table that was made out of the bamboo. These are all from like the 50s, old, old, old stuff. But uh, when my grandparents bought the place, when my mother inherited it, she got rid of a lot of the bamboo and she put that couch in, which is actually a fold-out couch that goes into a bed, right? So you can use it as a bed and then fold it back up. There you go. Want to see the backside? The backside of what? Me? I think I probably just showed it to you. 20. Definitely jealous that you have peace and tranquility. Yeah, yeah, I have it 100%. And it's wonderful. I can come up here and there's a neighbor over here, uh, but that person I moved in, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years ago, and very quiet, keeps himself. I think he's got a girlfriend, and they just chill. And he is, I don't know what the word for it is. I think he's technically like an arborist. He he studies trees. Like that's what he does for a living, and he works for the government, and he like takes care of, he has some job where they take care of the trees, and I'm not really sure, but he wants to live amongst them, which I do too. I want to live amongst them too. Someday, maybe I'll live here full time. I don't know. My mother, I think I just said this a little bit ago. My mother last weekend, I was up here on Friday night, and then on Saturday, I drove, well, it's like 2 hours to get to where she lives in Coachella Valley. And she's like, you should just go live up there. You should just go live up there. I'm like, but I can't work up there, Mom. I work in San Diego. I work in San Anyways, definitely, yes. Johnny Huerta just coming in. Hey, Johnny. Just coming in. Oh, so you what? Wanted to see the back of what? Me? 2800. I love being with nature. It brings you back to be one with it. Yes. Yeah, that is one of the main reasons I come up here, is to just sort of be quiet, be tranquil, just be one with nature and be away from the city for a couple of days. It's nice, it's quiet. I can go into town, which is a few miles away. I can go and do things, but they're tourists and things like that, because Southern California is just a tourist world. It's a tourist world, and that applies to when I'm in San Diego also. Tourists everywhere. So, I mean, I can stay home. I just don't. That's the thing about staying home in San Diego. Yeah, it's a lot of tourists, but I don't want to just stay in my apartment, and I go to work during the week, which is not far from my home, but then what do I want to sit in my apartment? I don't always want to go to the beach, so being able to come up here is kind of like, yeah, getting away from it all, but still having like calm and peace and loving that. Just saying. Ah, definitely a great sleep. Yes, I sleep great here. I 100% sleep great here. I do. but it's altitude. There's another thing that's different about it here than me being in San Diego. San Diego, I live near the coast, so there's a lot of moisture in the air, a lot of humidity, right? Not like Florida, not like the Caribbean or anything like that, but I'm still near the coast, so there's moisture. And when I come to the mountains, it's dry. So, I mean, I definitely feel that when I'm up here. So I actually have a little humidifier thing over here. I don't know if I can even show you. It's that thing. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's not that interesting, but this thing here. I don't even know if it can you see? Wait, maybe I turn the camera on. It's dark. It's dark in here. See, that's a little humidifier, and it's blowing moist air up. And what I do is I put essential oils in it so it smells good. So it sort of keeps the air in here a little bit more humidified, which is kind of just because I'm used to that. I'm used to having humid air that I'm breathing, so when I come up here, it's dry. I get dried out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, good morning. Definitely. Yes, yes. Cosmo. Hey, hey, good morning. Yes, good morning, Cosmo. 2800 San Diego is definitely busy. Yeah, it's busy. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. What have you learned about yourself this year? Oh, Tomcat's coming in with the questions again. Um, what have I learned about myself this year? What, since like January? I have learned that, um, and I'm still learning. I'm always learning, but I am learning how to, I'm working on forgiving people that are no longer in my life, which is a good one. That's always a good one. People that have wronged me, will say that. People that have wronged me. And it's much easier for me to just keep a wall up and just be like, just keep the anger. But the more I've been reading and looking at stuff, it's like, it's not healthy for me. I need to just like forgive. And then I won't, it's like, but I feel safer, I think, when I keep the wall up because then nobody can come in and hurt me. The same way the people that are no longer in my life have hurt me. So, but I think what I've been learning is that you're supposed to forgive so that um I don't know, maybe you get over it or something. I don't know if you get over it. Do you get over it? When people screw you over, tell me this. Tell me this. When people screw you over, I mean, seriously screw you over, because I have been seriously screwed over by men and women. And it's kind of remarkable because I'm usually very open with people, very open, very giving, very forgiving. I'm very forgiving with people if they do me wrong. But then if they cut me out of their life, even though I'm being forgiving, it's uh, that's when I'm just like, no, no, that's where I have to draw the line. So it's like it's the difference between it's a good question, Tomcat. That's a good one. Also a hard one. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a hard one. It's like where do you keep your boundaries and where do you just forgive, but you keep a boundary or you keep a wall because I don't want to get I don't want that same stuff to happen to me again. So there's this like wall, it's like this wall, it's like wall, 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 wall. Don't do it to me again. Because I'm, I, I, I let people, sometimes I have in the past let people treat me badly, and I forgive them too easily because they're not even asking for forgiveness, but I forgive it, but they're not even asking for it. So, you know, you can forgive them, but they don't need to be part of your life 2800. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and that's what I've done with a number of people. So, um, and it's like you forgive them, but I don't forget. That's the other thing is like, I can't, how do you forget when somebody really, really, really screws you over? And it's like, okay, you're forgiven. I'm not gonna let you back in my life because I can't forget. It's hard to forget when it's like really bad. Mosa, hi, how are you? How are you? Cosmo, I'm here in Brazil, enchanted by its beauty. Ah, Brazil. I have never been to Brazil, but I will bet you it is very beautiful. Yeah. Distance yourself, keep a clear head, and set boundaries. Yeah, I agree, Tomcat. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But it's like, okay, initially I'll put the wall up, right? And then as time goes by, the wall sort of comes down. Um, but I will still keep the boundary, and I still won't let certain people back in my life. If they've crossed like a really cruel really cruel and mean boundary, I'm not going to go back to that. Heck no. You give them an inch, they'll take 10 miles. Yes, yes, 100%. And that's where I like just keep the wall up, and I'm like, no, 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 stay away from me. I I don't want any part of that, right? It's why I don't have many friends. It's a hard time trusting. Yep, until they prove themselves trustworthy. Yeah, yeah. See, generally, I am open and trusting, and sun's starting to lose. I'm starting to lose the sun, so I'm gonna have to move back and turn the light on here shortly. Um, but yeah, I generally let people in initially, right? Totally let people in. And then, most people are pretty cool, and good. But then you've got a few people that will take advantage, or they will just be cruel, 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 cruel. Oh, oh, oh. And it's like, why though? Why? I did not do that to you. I was only kind to you. I never was. And there was one person, here's an example, like 11 years ago. We had been friends since we were children, right? And it was a girlfriend of mine. We had been friends since we were kids. And uh, about 11 years ago, seriously, we'd been friends for like 40 years at that point, close, like sisters, you know. And she, we were together one night, and we were just talking. It was just she and I alone, alone. There was nobody else around. I was telling her about, I was sort of sharing something in confidence to her. And she said, well, you can't do that because of XYZ. And I said, well, what about when you did ABC? And she just blew a gasket because I brought up something from her past. And I know I shouldn't have. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have. I brought it up, but all I did was bring it up. And I realized immediately, geez, I shouldn't have brought that up. But she was attacking me. for something that I was thinking about. So she like threw me out. We were at her place. She threw me out and she cut me off of every, like, blocked me on phone, on every social media, everything. And it's been 11 years and we have not spoken. And I waited. The weird thing, this is me. The weird thing was I thought, because we've had spats before, right? And for like the week after that, I kept thinking, well, after a few days it'll blow over and we'll talk or whatever. But I couldn't reach her because she blocked me on everything. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I mean, I could drive to where she lives, but clearly she doesn't want to talk to me. And I kept waiting and waiting and waiting over time, thinking she was going to get over it and we would make up and be best friends again. But a year went by, 2 years went by, it probably took me 4 years for me to go, wait a minute, why the heck am I leaving the door open? She, after I said one thing that I shouldn't have said for 20 minutes, was yelling at me and like calling me every name in the book and horrible, horrible, horrible. And I had blocked that part out. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why am I waiting for her to decide she wants to be friends with me again? I had said one thing, and it was only reminding her of something she did. And then she called me everything in the book and was cruel and mean and horrible. Yet I waited for years, and finally it dawned on me. I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I waiting for her to decide she now still wants to be friends with me? And it took me that long. I'm going to have to move. It took me that long for me to realize that I did not any longer at all want to, even if she came back at that point, which she hasn't, but it took me 3 or 4 years to decide, uh, like, no, 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 no. Anyways, there we go. That was my that was my vent. Sorry, guys. Chad Hien. I had best friend from high school. Since we were 15, he gave me some bad advice and I had to cut him off, right? Vladimir, hi. Hi, how are Chad Hien? It may have been an underlying jealousy that she had for you, and she was just waiting on the perfect opportunity. You know what? Other people have mentioned that sort of thought to me too. Another mutual friend of ours said, she's just been jealous of you. And I'm like, why though? God, we're best friends. Why? You know, but you know what? It it's been 11 years now. 11 years. So, I mean, at this point, it's a done for. If you could invite only 3 people over for dinner, living or dead, who would they be? That's a good one. You know what I'm gonna do while I think about the answer to that is I'm gonna move my chair back because the sun is going down. As you can see outside, there's no more sun. And so that was technically the light that was lighting me up. So I'm gonna move back here, but 3 people that would move for dinner. Okay, hold on. Let me I'm gonna I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna move myself here. Not even sure. Not even sure what I'm gonna do here. But I do have some light. Right? There we go. So hold on. Hold on. Okay, now I'm gonna have to put this down. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, shoot. do this. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to reorganize everything so I can keep talking to you. And but I have to move everything. See, put all my stuff. I have my battery for my phone because I'm recording off my phone. I don't know if this is far enough back. Not even sure. Not even sure. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so if I sit here and I put that down, whoop, is that yeah, there's light, right? You can see me, right? And I have, sorry about that. I have my, ooh, I'm going to take, since I'm doing this and I've been moving around, I'm going to go to the loo. I love you. I will be 1 minute. I'm just going to mute it. So you, because I got to go around there to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not sorry. That's not true. I'm not sorry. Nature calls. Nature calls sometimes. And uh yeah, girls got a girl sometimes. Oh, did I mess myself up? I don't know, but now you can see the little light things better, right? I don't know. Can you? There's two over here that I should bring closer, or actually, I have two more that are out of position, but I'm gonna put them back here because it's dark. I put one in the, which is where they'll stay for the night. I put one in the kitchen because if you go around the corner, do you guys remember from last week, or do I need to show you again? There's a kid. This is like a studio room, right? You want to see it? I can show it to you. And then there's like a little like kitchenette, and then there's the bathroom, which does have a toilet, a sink, and a shower. Very old, from the 1950s or 40s, maybe. I don't know. The shower itself is kind of an aluminum thing that you can knock on, and it's like wah wah wah. It's kind of crazy. You can. She is. I don't know what you guys are talking about while I'm gone. Oh my God, so pretty. First time I've seen you stand up. Oh, well, it's easier for me to stand up when I'm here in the mountains because I have more space than when I'm at home in my apartment because my apartment is small. It's not, yeah, I mean, the whole apartment could fit into this room. And here I have a little kitchen and a little bathroom over there. I have a better kitchen in San Diego, I'll tell you that, and a better bathroom. So it's everything is a trade-off, I'll say. Uh, wait, I'm missing some of it. In reality, my grandpa and grandma were center and a fancy dinner juice. Oh, okay. Oh, we were talking about David. I just went to the store to buy more boozies, and while I was checking out, my pants fell down to my knees and I wasn't wearing underwear. So embarrassing. I'm not lying. David, come on. Really? 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 Your pants fell down? How did your pants fall down? How? Do you not wear a belt, or do they not fit correctly? How's that happen? I guess it happens. I've seen it happen, out, but I mean, I guess so. What are you drinking for boozies tonight, David? What are you drinking for boozies? 1N, 1V. I'm getting your name better. 1N, 1V. You look like Tom Cruise' mom. I look, I look like Tom Cruise's mom. My goodness, I might be. No, Tom Cruise and I are about the same age. Do I look that much older than Tom Cruise? I think Tom Cruise and I are the same age. Somebody look up how old is Tom Cruise. I mean, I think he and I are about the same age, but I look like his mom. I don't think I look anything like him, but certainly not, like 20 years older. I hope not. My goodness. Oh, Cosmo. Hey, hey, hey. Uh, Chad, she's tending to, oh, Chad, you're so sweet. Beautiful woman, 20, make anybody smile, David. I know. I know. That's funny, though. I'm sorry that if it's a true story, I'm sorry that your pants fell down and that you were embarrassed. But you gotta admit, it's a good little story, isn't it? That's the dumbest things I've ever done make the best stories. I have great stories built out of just like horrid embarrassment. But in retrospect, it's like, well, thanks for a good story. So I was like, I don't know, was it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. You can go the whole rest of your life telling that story of how your pants fell down, right? I'm having a glass of Woodford Reserve bourbon. Ooh, nice. Hey, um, Tomcat, question, and I know I haven't answered your question about who would I have dinner with. Who would I have dinner with? One of them would be my father, who passed away about 7 years ago, a little over 7 years ago. Definitely want to see him. Um, the other two I'm gonna think about, but I definitely would love to talk to my dad again. I have so many things now that have come to mind that, oh, another one would be my birth mother who passed away in 1990, and I never met her. So, yes, her. I would like to have her. And my dad. So it's people that's passed, I guess, people that I still have questions for that have passed. Oh, and my friend Kimmy, she passed like almost 2 years ago. I would love to see her. I think it's all people that I loved that aren't here anymore. That would be my answer. I mean, a lot of people probably would say like Abraham Lincoln or, you know, I would certainly love to have conversations with some great, huge, brilliant minds from the past. But they're probably like way smarter than I am. But just on a personal level, I would love to um, just see some of the people that I have loved, over time and who aren't here anymore. And, you know, does that make sense? I think you guys get that, right? Right. And actually, that friend that I was telling you the story about that we haven't been friends now for 11 years. I'd like to talk to her. I really would. Weirdly, she's still among the living. But I'd like to talk to her, which is weird. Oh, there's a couple other people. Oh my gosh, now the list is growing, Tomcat. The list is growing now of people that have passed away or people that are no longer in my life that I just kind of wanted. It's like, what happened? What happened? You know, like, I don't get it. So I think that would be more satisfying for me than um, I mean, I guess I could meet a great, brilliant mind from the past, but for me, I guess it's more of a personal thing. Making a smile. Oh, wait. Oops, I'm behind. I had Mike's Hard Lemonade with a twisted tea. Bingo. Yeah, you talked about the guy working and showing you his butt crack. Oh, that was, gosh, when was that? That was maybe a week or two ago. I was going into a shop and there was a guy. Well, and this is just real life, right? I was going into a shop and there were a bunch of workmen outside of this building and they were like painting the building or something like that. And this fellow was right next to the door. I had to pull open to walk into where I was going. And he was working so hard and he was bent way over and his pants were way down. And I just wanted to like stick a pencil between his butt cheeks because it was just funny. It was just like, hello. I want to give him a little spanky spanky. I'm like, hello there, my friend. You're showing us your all. Did I change? What change did I change? I don't know. Brazil. Um, did I change? You mean change clothes? No, I was wearing a jacket earlier, but I didn't change clothes. No, nope, nope. Jack Kernes. Oh, you like my hair? Thank you. Thank you. It's there's all of it. I got I got lots of hair, but it's all cut. I got midlife mullet. It looks different, sometimes I curl it and it looks very different. But this is me in the mountains with no I have no dress. Sometimes I wear a dress that's very, you know, dressy and proper and nice looking, but I'm in the mountains, so you know what? You're gonna get what you get. My friends, I love you, but you're gonna get what you get. Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you, David. That was so what was funny? You know what? I cracked myself up. What the heck? That was so fun. Okay. Damn, damn, what did I do? In your opinion, what makes a relationship last? Oh, Tomcat, you are asking the wrong person because I'm my age and I'm still single. So, um, but if I look at relationships and my people that I know, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a matter of being really transparent and really communicative and extremely forgiving because everyone needs to be forgiven at many points in life. So I think forgiveness is huge. But I mean, you're asking the wrong person because I'm not in a relationship that lasted. I mean, other than like my kids, and I'm still friends with my kid's dad. So I learn a lot from that. But I, I don't think I'm a great sex and communication. Yeah, there's definitely got to be skin on skin. I don't know if I'm allowed to use the sex word, so I'm just not going to say it. Let's call it skin on skin, right? I guess. I don't know what the rules on YouTube are, so you still awake, Blazer? No. In California, where I am, Blazer, it is 8:25 in the evening. So it's yeah, I am still awake. It actually just got dark. I mean, within the last like half an hour. So Vladimir. Thank you, Vladimir. Blazer, I'm 58 and a pure woman. No games, no childish behavior. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That tell Tomcat, yes, Tomcat. That's another thing is like once you get to be a person of a certain age, whether it be a man or a woman, cut out the BS. No BS, just, it's like I'm talking to you guys, right? It's like I'm really telling you guys straight up. And I think I've, I feel like I've always been that way. But I think that's also one of the things that ticks other people off. They don't always want to hear, like, I need to zip it and throw it away. So I need to so much, not so much truth. Just be and I've learned that's something, Tomcat, you were asking me about earlier. What have I learned? Something I've learned. That's another thing I've learned is to uh be more gentle in what because I really would have sometimes no filter and just like bah. And that's probably one of the problems with that friend that I lost 11 years ago. I should not have said that first thing that I said. And I mean, I immediately went, oh, and like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have said that. But, you know, I also feel like I should have been forgiven for that because I I wasn't even given the opportunity to apologize. So don't be selfish, lover. Take care of her first. Well, I think that goes both ways, 2800. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I, yeah, yeah. I mean, nobody should be a selfish lover at all. Are we going to talk about, are we going to talk about skin on skin? And that's what I'm going to call it because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use the word sex. So I'm not sure. It's cool. I'm in California too, Blazer. Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, I'm still here, and my Uh, time says it's 8:28 now, so it's yeah, I'm still here. But it for me, it's still early. I mean, you know, yeah, I guess I had to give up on my dream to come to be with you. Oh, David, don't come. California is, if I didn't have, honestly, if my grandparents back in the 50s didn't buy this place, I would not be sitting here right now. And you know why they bought this cabin and the other cabin that's over there? Because it's all on one property. They bought it and they paid peanuts for it compared to today. They bought it after World War II, and it was just out of fear, I think, because my grandmother used to say to me, well, we bought the cabins because we always wanted to have a place where the family could go. And as a kid, I was like, what do you mean? A place with a, like, go spend the summer? Because we would come up here and spend the summer up here, but not with the rest of the family, not with the cousins or the aunts and uncles or anything. No, but my grandmother meant, no, if we all, aunts and uncles and cousins and everyone, needed a place to go. She had lived through World War One. She had lived through the Great Depression. She lived through World War Two, and all this stuff. So them buying these cabins up in the woods back in no man's land, back in the days when it was like, who's going to go up to the woods? And her reasoning for it was, so the family will always have a safe place to go. So we always have a place to go. I'm like, now I get it. I mean, I understand it now as a full-blown adult. I understand what she and my grandfather have been living through. And it's like, oh, okay, I get it. They were thinking really, really, like, if they had to escape and be somewhere safe up in the mountains, it's safe. You're not in the city where something might get uh, attacked or bombed. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but attacked, you know. And the family was in Los Angeles, so this was close, and it was like a place you could run away. And the cupboards were always stocked with tons and tons and tons. Depression era thinking, canned goods, all of this stuff, like tons and tons of it. And I remember back in the 80s, myself, because the rest of the family weren't really coming up here. My brother would come up some, but I mostly have always been the one that has really connected with the mountains. And in like I don't know, it must have been the 80s. I started looking at these cans that have been stacked up in the cupboards for decades. Decades. I started looking at like the dates on them, and it was like, holy crap, this has been expired for 2 decades. I went up going through all of it and like throwing stuff away and getting rid of all kinds of stuff. But that's what they were preparing for. They were truly preparing for um, you know, the worst case scenario. Just saying. Okay, so sorry, just peanuts, or did they have to throw in a few pistachios? They might have had to throw in a few pistachios. But seriously, I mean, back in maybe the early 50s, these places, you know, $4,000 or $5,000. I don't, it's up in the mountains, so it was less than you would even buy. I mean, cars nowadays cost like, so it was like it was very low cost. But in at that time, it was an investment that they thought was necessary for their future. They thought, well, we need a safe place. We need to protect ourselves. So you know, politics have always been politicking, and the world has always been worlding, and there's always been stuff. And so that was the reason for that, right? Wow. Hi, wow. Tomcat, I've been married one time. I've been divorced for 24 years. Yeah, a lot of people have been married and divorced. Let's see, how long ago did we get divorced? I think it's like 20 years now. I don't know if we split up 20 years ago. I think it took a year or two to actually get the whole thing wrapped up, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, good God. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, you know. God bless them to give it to you kids. Well, my grandfather, the ones that bought this were my mother's parents. That grandfather passed away in 1976, and my grandmother lived 30 years longer. She passed away in 2006, and that's when my mother inherited the cabins. And so my mother is now 92. Um, and I don't know if she'll ever make it back up here again, which makes me very sad because she's an artist and she used to come up here and paint and draw, and she loved just the nature of it all. And sadly, I don't know that she'll ever come up here. I'm pretty sure not. And my father is passed away, but my brother and I will at some point inherit, but you know, I hope it's a long time from now. Uh, but I am have access to it. I can come up here as much as I want. So I want my mother to live forever. I mean, I could live here if I wanted to. Um, but I love living in San Diego. I love living in San Diego and having the ability to come up here and be in the mountains and enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. So, uh, yeah. Well, we're lucky, David. Yeah, 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 yeah. 2800. I'm a prepper. I'm stocking up. Yeah, um, I probably am not that great of a prepper. I haven't stocked up on anything, but we have a place here. I mean, I think over here I think I have a case of water. I'm not that good of a prepper. I think I would like I'm not going to tell you what I would stock upon, but this glass of bourbon has really relaxed me. I think I'm going to turn in. I hope we actually get a chance to talk sometime. Good night, pretty. Thank you, Tomcat. Have a good night. I know it's late for you. It's probably 10:36. So thank you for being here. I'm glad you enjoyed your bourbon. And yes, I do hope we get a chance to talk more. Sure. Absolutely. 100%. Me too. I'm so glad you can enjoy it. Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you. 2800. I enjoy my whiskey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I heard that, when and I'm not making this political, but when the tariff stuff happened, all of the like Kentucky, did they create bourbon or whiskey? But some of those places that created bourbon or whiskey, and I know they're created in different, specifically like Kentucky, is it bourbon or whiskey? Kentucky does one thing. Anyways, but they used to sell a lot to Canada and they got screwed because Canada started saying, nope, we're not going to take it anymore. I love old fashioned 1137. Oh, you're 3 hours ahead. Tomcat, I thought you were for some reason, I thought you were 2 hours ahead. But okay, 3 hours ahead. Aren't you in Tennessee? I think you're in Tennessee. But okay, I didn't know that it was 3 hours. So sleep well. Sleep well. I'm sorry to keep you up so late. Oh, God, no. Sorry, sorry. Hope you sleep well. I love old fashioned. You're welcome, baby. Kentucky has a lot of bourbon. Okay, so Kentucky does the bourbon. I know because I've heard, I don't know, I've heard that if it's actually what bourbon, it has to be made in Kentucky, or else it's not like the real stuff, right? I think I've heard that about Kentucky. Kentucky, yeah, you live in Tennessee. That was what I thought, but I don't know why I thought that Tennessee was 2 hours difference from California, but I guess it is 3 hours. Okay. You keep a lot of us up late. Oh, I'm sorry, David. You're 2 hours ahead. Very true. Very true about the bourbon. Very true about the bourbon. Or that I keep you all up late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should I say goodnight and let you all go to bed? I mean, I guess we could. I hadn't really planned on that. It was kind of a quiet night. I was expecting it to be a little bit more hectic, but it was kind of nice, chatty, and no, don't say goodnight. Don't say goodnight. I won't say goodnight. John, nah, don't say goodnight. Hang out a little longer. I can hang out. I mean, I thought I was going to be up late tonight, you know, chatting. So, Woodford Reserve is official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby. Ooh, that's cool. That's super cool. It's a Kentucky Derby. It's yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're having a good time. I'm having a good time. You're so beautiful. I adore you. Thank you, Alexander. That's very nice of you. Late night, late night with Jaja. That's right. Late night. It's not even that late night for me, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We can sit. If I had some, oh, see, there's a bright light right behind me. Is that too bright? Um, I have you guys to talk to. I don't need like another person here. Would it be more interesting if I was talking to another person, or do you guys like me just talking to you? Francisco said hi. Hi, Francisco. How are you? Yavu. Good morning. Have a blessed morning. Thank you. I hope you have a blessed morning also. Alexander, which state are you from? California. I am in California. Yep. Yep. It is 8:42 in the evening in California. Take it out. Take what out? I don't know. You can think that. I just like talking to you. I know, Chadian. Thank you. Thank you. I mean that's what it's gonna say. I don't really mean that I'm gonna bring someone else in here, but I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just me. Just me and the me. Me and the me. And you guys. All of you. I love you all. I do. Who would you want to talk to? I no, I would rather I would rather talk to you guys. Seriously. Like I always talk to you. Vladimir, you beautiful body. You pride. Well, thank you, I think. Claude. Hello, Claude. How are you? My friend, 2800. I just want a hug from you. Oh, there we go. Got a love there. Got a love there. Bring it in. Bring it in. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ah, you 42 years old, but your body's so cute. Wow. So much to unpack there, but I'm just going to say thank you. Alexander, what do you do to keep your hair so beautiful? Well, I did nothing today, but thank you. Um, I don't. I did nothing to it today, but thank you. I appreciate that. I won't let go. Nope. We don't have to let go. I'm not going anywhere. I am here. It's dark out. Actually, what I might do is take my boots off because I don't really think I'm gonna. I had them on in case you guys wanted me to walk around outside, but we did a little bit of that early. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Remember when Mr. Rogers would come into the house and he'd go and he'd take his shoe off? He never took, did he take socks off? I'm taking socks off. Oh, oh, that feels good. That feels good. Now we're talking about some real stuff. Oh, no, the other one. Gotta untie it. Do you remember Mr. Rogers doing that? What do you do? Oh, your armpit's so cute. My armpit. That is it. Do you have an armpit fetish? You like to lick them? Some people do, I think. Ah, Mr. Rogers, the other shoe comes off. And then the sock, right? There we go. Oh, 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 that feels good. Okay, now I'm officially indoors. Um, I think though I want to close the curtains up front here because just because I don't know if this is helping you like see what I'm doing or not. I'm kind of closing up the front because I can't see outside anymore. So I would feel more comfortable personally to have these closed. And yeah, there we go. That's a little better. I have my side windows open. They have curtains too, here and there. But well, I guess I could close those too. What do you do? It's that time, is it? It's not totally that time though. I'm just sort of I'm feeling a little protective, like I want to protect myself because it's after dark. Ooh. And not that there's anyone out there. I don't think there's anyone out there. I don't think there's anyone out there. I hope there's no one out there. Good grief. I know there are animals out there. But my jacket's on my morning coffee chair, right? Okay, I'm almost done. Sorry, peeps. It's just after dark. You want your girl to be safe, right? There we go. I think that's better. So now we've got like that is looking at a mountain over there, so I'm not going to close that. But now I like pretty secure, right? All the curtains are done. Okay. So we'll go sit down again. Now I feel safe. Oopsie. I know, I know. Ah, so I'm safe now. Am I safe? But it feels weird because I don't have any socks on. I don't have my boots on, so I'm just, I have naked feet. Singing this stripper song. Said that, David Francisco. David Cannabis. Oh, cannibals. Oh, I said cannabis. Cannibals. Good God, I hope not. Did I lock it? I think I locked it, but my OCD makes me have to go back and like double check that I locked the door. And it's so stupid. Oh, that door's not locked. Hold on. Gotta lock that door. And I'm not even a, I know that nobody is out there and nobody is coming for me. I feel pretty confident about that. Uh, but I used to feel safer when I had a dog, I guess. You know, there's that. Chef. Hi, Chef. How are you? John, yep, good. So I think I'm secure. I think I'm secure. I'm safe. All good. I'm okay. I think you're looking like a fruit basket. Am I? I've never been told I look like a fruit basket, but I'm gonna take I'm gonna go ahead and take that like a compliment. A fruit basket. Wow, that's a good one. I I almost want to make a fire, and I feel like it would be really fun to make a fire, but I don't know is it safe? I don't know. The chimney has like a screen on the top. It would be safe, but it just sounds fun. I would love to live near you so I could meet you in person. Yeah, 2800 model. I don't think I don't think I know at all how to do a model walk. Are you suggesting that 2800? I don't know how to do a fancy a fancy model walk. I have you do have a model walk. I have a model walk. I no, it's well, I that's your opinion, I guess. Chef, chef. Wait, I gotta see what it says. Chef Marais. Chef. Oh wait, Chef Marais and cookies. Okay, I think he's saying you look edible. Ah, oh, oh, Chad. See, a little slow in the download. Thank you. That's funny. Oh, you should model for us. Well, I've been doing that pretty much all night. Every time I go and I walk around and I do something that's kind of, I don't know, modeling. I don't know modeling, but I do get up. I know people are curious. What do I look like all the way up and down, up and down? I mean, what do I look like? I'm a medium-sized person. I am 5'5", and I weigh 130 pounds. And so I have a comfortable figure. We'll say that. A man told me today that, and I thought this was interesting, but he was from an Asian culture, so it might have been a language thing. I think he was Korean. He said he didn't like his figure. And I was like, that's an interesting thing for a man to say. But could have been a language like barrier thing. Yeah, I think he was trying to say he didn't like his body or something. But it was an interesting thing for a man to say because whenever I've heard the term figure attributed to a person, it often is a female, right? A figure, right? But a man has obviously a figure also. They have a shape, they have a figure, but usually that term is attributed to men. I don't know. I don't know. I think very well proportioned chat. Thank you. I think I am. See, okay. Should I do it? You need it. Do you guys need it? You're just a regular woman. As you say, I am. Serious to God. Frankie, wow. Want to work out. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, see, we'll just put the chair aside. I'm just a regular sized person, right? I can walk around. I do regular things. I'm a regular size. I know people like to see what I look like. I am just a regular sized person, right? I think I'm medium. I'm medium everything. Or not too big, not too small. Just right. Kind of like the three bears, right? The papa bear, the mama bear. Whoa, whoa. 2800 just took care of something. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten up and did what I did. Beautiful. Would you show us your tattoos? Oh, that's right. With a tank top on, you can see it. Well, you got to see as much as you're going to see. Um, for me to show you my tattoos, most of them are under my clothing. So let, John, watch yourself. Goldilocks. I forgot I was wearing a tank top and I forgot about my tattoo. So there's that. When you get them and how you came up with. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jetty. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. I'm not too much worried about it. When people say stuff like that, it's usually like immediately after I do something like what I just did, which was stand up and dance around or whatever, something silly like that. And some people are just trolly and they just like they're gonna say stuff. That's okay. Doesn't really bother me too much. The ones that I see and they really bother me, I will delete for sure. But if it bothers you guys, I get it. But we don't need to delete everything. But but if it was bad, what was it? Now I'm curious what was deleted. Oopsie, because I can view it. Oh yeah, no, I saw that one. I saw that one, Chad. I'm like, yeah, watch yourself, pal. You say something again, you're gonna get all the way out, kicked to the curb, my friend. When you get them out, and honey, Raphael, how are you? How are you? Hey, Raphael, I haven't seen you in a little while. It's good to see you. Very good to see you. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm in the mountains. I'm in the mountains. Just kind of enjoying my time here. Earlier we were looking at the trees and I went and walked around outside, but now it's dark. So I closed my curtains, all but that. That's how dark it is outside. It's very, very dark. I have some little lamps on, which you can see. But for the most part, it's dark. And you know what? Up in the mountains like this, it gets so dark. Like if I were to go outside, it gets so dark that the only light, because there aren't street lights where I am, because I'm out dirt road, gravel road, dirt road, dirt road. I'm like in the middle of nowhere. And so there are no street lights. And so when you're out there, you can't, if there's no moon, if there's moon, that's the only light you've got. And so you can't even, the saying is that you can't even see your hand in front of your face. So if it's like a new moon where there's no moonlight, you cannot, you can't even see your hand in front of your face until your eyes like adjust to it. Or if you bring a flashlight, a torch, as they say in some countries. Um, yeah, there's that. But Raphael, it's good to see you. Friend Francisco. Us, us, us. Us or US? Not sure. Iswood. Okay, you don't like. I don't like. Okay, a list of things I don't like. Or you're just saying you don't like. I don't know. Maybe since no one is looking, you could remove your bra. Wouldn't it be more comfortable? Well, your pants would fall down for sure then, David. Good grief. Good grief. Holy moly. You think I would do that? You think I would do that on the interwebs, on the little interwebs? I know there are some live streamers that do that, but that's not gonna be me. Nope. Nope. The girls are gonna say, buckle down. Yeah. I'm comfortable with their current status. That's all I'm saying. I'm good with that. I'm 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 good with that. Yeah. So I was wondering, and I'm thinking, and I'm thinking, and I'm thinking. You guys do want to stay, right? Or should we take a break and come back? I'm sure. Whoa, what did I miss? Yeah, yeah. As a, I love you. Thank you. 2800. Of course, I'll stay. David, no. Chatty and stay. Um, okay. I'll stay. I was thinking go and then come back. Because sometimes that sort of wakes people up. It's early here, I guess. It's early and everyone seems a little like dozy. I feel like everyone's a little dozy. But I will stay. John, stay. Okay. Okay. I can stay. I can stay. I'm gonna get my slippers though. I'm gonna get my slippers. They're right over here. Hold on. I was gonna get my slippers. I'm right here. They I actually need to clean them off because I wore them out into the yard and they got covered with prickers. But that's what I get for wearing my slippers into the yard. But I like to put them on because they make my feet warm. And yeah, I do need to clean the prickers off of them. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We need to take a cold shower. Andrea retracted. Tell me what a major turnoff for you. Oh, 2800 late night with Cha Cha Fuzzy Wuzzy, right? Right? There are these other little slippers here that I can put on, which I don't know if my grandmother, whoops, damn boots. I left the boots too close. I need to move the boots out of the way. Um, I think I found these in a drawer, and I think my grandmother, the one who they bought cabins, right? She used to knit, and so she knit these little like booties, right? There's two of them, and they don't look like they've ever been worn. So maybe I'll put those on. I'm gonna put those on, and I don't think they'll stay on. I think they were made for bigger feet than mine. My feet are not that big. Yeah, they were made for like bigger feet, but you know what? They keep my little tootsies warm, so I'll keep them on for the moment. I don't know. Vladimir, hi. Ooh, wait, let's move closer so I can see. Um, Chef, with your tattoo, I used to live, I'm gonna guess you mean live up in Washington State, mountainside. The nights without lights are beautiful. Uh, yeah, I am sure it is beautiful. I've been to Washington. I have not spent a lot of time there. I would love to spend more time there. Chef, please, David, walk away and Chef, hey now. I don't know who you're talking to, Chef. They're Malaysia raising cooking. Um, he's okay. He's okay. David is fine. He's fine. He's been around for the whole like month, so he gets a little goofy sometimes, but we forgive him. Take it out. Yeah, Francisco. Hot no, whatever you're talking about. So yeah. We want you to stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay for now. Why not? Why not? Why not? I mean, I do. Okay, I don't know. I just know you were a killer when you was younger. Ah, I might have been. You know, you never know. I might have been a Bowser. Um, I always think it's fascinating. When I swear to God, when people are like, I bet you were beautiful when you were young. I'm like, really? I I I bet I was too. 2800, she's still going. Thank you, 2800. Defending the age group, right? It's like, who cares what I looked like 20 or 30 or 40 years ago? Who cares? Who cares what I looked like 30 years ago? I don't, because I'm not there anymore. I'm right here in this moment right now. So, if you're concerned about what I looked like when I was younger, I looked like this, but younger. So there's that. Uh, Johnny Huerta, some shorts. You still look, you still look good. Oh gosh. Well, thank you. Love your hair flip. Your age doesn't bother me. My age, 2800. How old are you? I can't remember. I can't remember. How old are you? It doesn't bother you. It just is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. Bother you. That's weird. You are still a nine today. Wow, I'm still good. Thank you, Chatty. And all the youngsters in the house are commenting that even though you're old, you're still okay. Wowsy, wowsy, wowsy. Johnny Huerta, I'm 38. Ah, 48 and 3/4. See, when you start 2800, when you start to become of age, you start counting the quarters. That's all I'm saying. You aren't that much younger than I am. 2800. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? I am perfectly happy being where I am today. Thank you for all the little hearts and everything. You guys are so sweet. I love it. You guys are sweet. I appreciate that. Even though some of you are being like a little bit like, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. 360, please. Johnny Huerta. I have done 360 many times. I've gotten up and walked around and gone over here and gone up there. I did curtains and I've done, yeah, 360. Yeah, 360. 360. That's right. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. We're just gonna do a little dance. Just a little Scooby Doo dance. A little Scooby Doo dance. And people get like, it's Friday night. It's Friday night. We're gonna do a little Scooby Doo dance. 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 Oh, Scooby Doo dance. There we go. Oh, just coming in. Now you've been back and forth, Johnny Huerta. Johnny Huerta. Johnny Huerta. Johnny Huerta. Bast, bast a move, cha-cha. 2000, thank you. Oh, I like that, right? You like a little dance. Oh, wow, see if I do a little dance. Love the motion of the ocean. Yeah, this is real, baby. This is this is all real here. That's all I'm saying. For example, I talked to a woman for months and didn't have any idea she was more than 10 years older than me, but it doesn't matter. Why, they look nice though. X. Well, thank you. Champion. It only matters if it matters. I mean, you only know if it bothers you. If it bothers you, feel it if it feels not right. It's like any connection, right? It's like any connection. All the little hearts. And make sure you like. I mean, shoot, I've been here for over 2 hours. I only have 29 likes. I tell you, I am ready to shave my head. Usually Friday nights are people are very. Are you married? Uh who is that? Who is that? Who is that? I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to read it. Willie. Oh, Willie Salinas. Are you married? No, I am not married. Johnny Huerta. Yep, they are nice. Yep, they are real, baby. That's what reality looks like. I'll never forget the late night fashion show and the jiggles from last night. Last night? Did I do a fashion show last night? I was in San Diego last night. Did I do a fashion show? I'm trying to remember. It's so weird because I do a lot of lives and I have done fashion shows on lives, but I'm thinking, did I do one last night? 2800. Did I do one last night? I I love them. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't remember last night. I'm sending a fat blunt. Oh, I'm smoking a fat blunt. You know what, John? Are you in California? I'm in California. So that's like every other person in California is enjoying their fat blunt on a Friday night, and like scrolling YouTube, just going, yeah, cool. I hope you're enjoying it, John, for sure. No, you were tucking your dress up and down to make that move. Oh, wait, now last night is coming back to me. Like, what was I doing? I was being a little frisky last night. I'll say that. Yeah, because I was wearing a dress, and I hadn't I hadn't worn a dress in like um like a week. I'd been dressing like this, and last night I decided I was gonna wear a dress, and I curled my hair, and I made myself look all dressy and fancy. And yeah, there was that. There was that. There was that. I remember. Who's that? McDouble? Holy, yes, long time. Long time, McDouble. It's good to see you. I'm up in the mountains in a cabin, just hanging out. I was hanging out, doing a little booby dance for people, I guess. I don't know. How many years have passed since your marriage, my love? Many, 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 many. Since my marriage and my divorce. So, uh, you were making the girl move down. Oh, okay. I might have been. Good to see you, McDouble. Yes, good to see you too, McDouble. Seriously, I haven't seen you in it's been a hot minute, but I'm glad you're here. You're always welcome. Absolutely. Do you know how to surf, De Silva? Hey, De Silva. I have tried surfing, and I'm not very good at it. No. It takes like a year to be bad at to be a lousy surfer. So no, I'm not. I did it when I was younger. I tried a few times. Um, but yeah, good to see you. McDouble. McDouble gets a little double shake. A little double. A little double shake from McDouble. Do you know how to surf? Not really. I mean, understand the mechanics of it, but for me to do it, no, not really. I only want a woman with natural. Uh, oopsie. Uh-oh. I gotta keep this thing. I gotta not touch the tripod. Don't touch the tripod, Cha-Cha. Uh, oh, shoot. Now, let's see, we're having a, wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. The tripod is being dramatic. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's it's being dramatic. It's like, oh, good grief. Hey, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. I think there we go. Sorry. Tripod. It's cheap. It was being dramatic. And now it's leaning. Good God. I might need to invest I don't want to invest in a tripod, but I need one that's better than this. This thing is a piece of junk. But I don't want to insult it. Oh, shoot. Now I gotta. And now my battery is like. So this is a power bank because now my phone is saying, and I'm not at home where I can charge it like normally would. Oh, and I can't do it on this thing. Ah, shoot. You guys, I'm gonna have to take my phone and because I can't charge it on this tripod. I have the power bank and I have the charger, but I can't plug it in on this tripod. Um, Thank you, 2800, about me in the dress. Johnny for a timeout. Okay, Johnny, I hope to see you another time. Chef, it looks good. David, I'm a great surfer. I know I've seen the video. I've seen the video. Did you have health problems? You kind of shaking weird. Yeah, I do. I have 2 neurological problems, and it does cause me to tremor. So, yeah. Dave, you have to delete them. People don't always understand that, um, there are people out in the world that have medical conditions. So be cool. Don't ruin the vibe. I have to plug this thing in, man. And I have to plug it in the kitchen because I do not have. Let's see. Let's take this. But see, I can't though. I have to take this off. Ouch. Ouch. Uh, my battery is totally, it's less than 20%. Should I just keep going? And then, well, maybe I'll just put it on there and let it keep going. And then here's what we'll do. Because I can't, let's see. Oopsie, oopsie. If I can plug it into the. I'm doing my best here. But I am going to lose you if I can't plug it into either the wall or my power bank thing. And I would hate for that to happen. No, see, this is not going to work. No, that's not going to work. This is not going to work. Well, I can, okay, I have 2 options. Because it's not allowing, there's not enough space on this tripod for me to plug it in. 2 options. We can keep going until my battery just totally dies. Or I can plug it in right now. And, sorry. No, I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties, right? Or I can plug it into the wall. It would charge faster if I took the phone into the kitchen and plugged it into the wall, and it would charge much faster than like doing it off the power bank, which I can't even do right now because the tripod does. There's not enough room to shove the thing in, put the thingy in. Put the male part into the female part. That's what they say in plumbing. So, oh wait, I gotta catch up to the chat. I thought I timed out that asshat. How big is your purse that you carry that brick around? Oh, I don't keep it in a purse. I keep it in a little zip pouch in my car. I don't actually carry it with me in like in my purse. No, I don't. It's just it's in my car. I always have it in my car. Um, plug in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it. I'm trying to. I can't make it work on here unless I oopsie. Orientation. See, orientation is locked. Yeah, see, shoot, unless I turned the camera sideways, but it says I can't do that. Ugly dude. How are you going to call her a dude? No, that's okay. You know what? Not everybody understands that I do have some medical conditions and they are uncomfortable with that. So it's like, yeah, and calling me dude, dude. Well, it's kind of a California thing too. People call everyone else dude. McDouble, there's always enough room. Yeah, I know there's always enough room, but underneath this thing, can't you plug it in? The way that this tripod works, I tried moving my camera all the way up, and so there it is. And then the tripod is like right here. So the part that I would plug into the bottom of the camera, there's only this much room, and I need to put this whole I need that much space, right, to plug it in, but there's only, like, this much room. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, I can't, cause I have the power bank, but it it's like at work. I have been live for 2.5 hours, and so I just need what I need to do is take the phone into the stupid kitchen and plug it into the wall. I could, even if I plugged it into the brick, it charges kind of slowly. What's up from Tennessee? Dustin. Hi, Dustin. How are ya? Welcome, Tennessee. We lost one Tomcat came left from Tennessee. He went to bed. Now we got someone new from Tennessee. That's great. Hi, how are ya? And you go to the kitchen with it. I could, I could, I could do that. I mean, and turn your location so you can save, turn off your location so you can save power. Is my location on? Well, I'm at 17%, but turn off my location. Is my location on? I don't wouldn't even know where to look for that 2800. Tell me where to look for that. But see, if I swipe away from my live stream, it often will end the live stream. I mean, sometimes it keeps it, but sometimes when I swipe away from the live stream to go do something else, like check a phone call or check a message or something, sometimes it will just end the live stream. So I'm just saying it's anything I do on YouTube is like it's a risky chance of maybe ending the live stream. And I am not techie enough to be able to. It's nice to meet you too, Dustin. Thank you. It's very nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. We're trying to solve my stupid techie problem because my battery is dying and I can't charge it while it's on the tripod. I could, as David said, I could take it into the kitchen and plug it in and I could try to do live stream. I could continue live stream in there in the kitchen, but I'm, like, attached to, like, almost right where this is. I would have to stand or something. I don't know what I would do. That's kinda weird. Lower the tripod. Lower the tripod. I don't wanna play with the tripod, but I can tilt it. What, you wanna look at my come on now. McDouble. Uh, it's a setting. Some phones that saves power. Not all phones can readily do that without switching data off too. Well, I'm not using data. This is an iPhone 15 Pro. And I'm not using data because data won't work where I am. I'm in the mountains and I'm surrounded by mountains. So data doesn't work. I am on a router, like, so I'm connected to a Wi-Fi router that is right over there. It's right next to the lamp. So that's how my connection works, if that's helpful. But I think my battery is just gonna run out. And then what I will have to do is charge it, and then I can come back on in the well. Dave's on fire today with the question. I know. Dave's been Dave's been having a few he's been tipping a few back, I think, and that's perfectly fine. And I need a decent tripod. Oh, good grief. David's fine. I'm thinking we're fixing to lose you. Well, here's the thing, David, is Mike Sanchez. Hi. Hi. Hi, Mike Sanchez. Can I call you mommy? Well, if that makes you happy, McDouble. If you ever need a helper on these things, I'm your guy. On like the tech stuff, is that what you're talking about, McDouble? Um, yeah. I know my battery's dying. I just know I need to plug it in. And I don't I don't have a tripod. I have a power thing, right? And I have the cord. But with the tripod I'm using right now, I can't manage to plug it in because there's not enough space to plug it in. So you sound like a nice friend, Judge. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you. Derek Murray, hi. How are you? Loki, they look amazing, baby. They look amazing. They look amazing. They look amazing. There you go. You get a little shaky, 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 shaky. I know. Hey, strong lady. Wyoming, hi. How are you? I was watching one of your previous videos. Have you ever considered taking phone calls from that other phone? Yeah, actually, I I talked to the chat about it one time, or maybe more than one time, and I was like, maybe I should do that. And people were just kind of like, "Eh," because I think the chat likes being the whole chat, and the chat doesn't want me just listening to me talking to one person. The rest of the people would be like, "Nah, screw that." But I mean, I have thought about doing it for sure, 2800, because that's why I think it would be really fun to talk to you guys, hear your voices, and all that. So um it's certainly it's certainly something I've thought about, but it's just not something I've done yet because again, it's a financial investment, and I would have to put out a lot. And if people don't like it, it would be like, "Ooh, whoops, that was a boo-boo." John Happy. Dustin, I like your black and gray suit. Oh yeah, you know what? I I'm in the mountains and I didn't fancy up at all. I'm good, thanks. And you, Wyoming, I'm good, thank you. Your arms seem pretty strong. Congrats. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. McDouble, I can be a Mr. Fix-It, so I could help you all around. Thank you, McDouble. I would love that. I certainly need help with my techie stuff. That's for sure. I have it on speed dial and beat everyone to the call. Thank you, 2800. David, why do you have to go offline when you go to the kitchen and plug your phone in? Um, because the phone would be sitting on the kitchen counter, like pointed, or I mean, I guess I could sit there and hold it. But it's getting down so low now that it would only charge as fast as, I mean, it would be like if I could let it just charge for 15 or 20 minutes, I could come back online. Not really, you just got to hook up the phone to the Wi-Fi and download free phone call and text app. Okay, interesting, 2800. You mean the other phone? I know I can, the other phone which is in San Diego. It's not here in the mountains with me. It's in San Diego. That's what he was talking about. I can hook it up to, because I have Wi-Fi in my apartment at home, and that old phone does work on the Wi-Fi, but I wouldn't know how it isn't hooked up to a phone number. So I don't really know how I would hook it up to a phone number. I suppose there's a way to do that, but because I can use Wi-Fi, like it hooks up to the Wi-Fi that I have at home, right? So that's what I need help with. I don't know how to do stuff like that. I mean, I'm terrible at that. I hope we can meet sometime, Judge. Dustin, that would be great. Thought you were about to flex the bicep. No, not probably right now. Please, someone with tech knowledge, tell me how to solve a problem with her low battery. I think usually when you have a low battery, you have to charge it. That's my understanding. I can pick and choose what numbers you want for free. Really? 2800? Okay, let's I mean, right now, since I don't even have the phone with me, it's at my apartment in San Diego. Let's talk about this. Maybe I'll be home, I'll be doing lives next week. Let's talk about it when I'm at home, when I've actually got the thing, and then maybe you can help me, or we'll see, right? That would be great if you could, because that would be fun to at least experiment with it. Not sure, not sure. Maybe, maybe, baby. McDouble, are you at the Sierra Nevadas? I am not. Got it, it's a deal. Thank you, 2800. That's great. I am in like north in the mountains north of Los Angeles. We'll just leave it at that. Deep in the woods. Deep in the woods of no man's land. Have you been to Tennessee? I have not, Dustin. I have not. I think it would be a neat place. All the pictures I've seen of Tennessee, apparently it's gotten very, very popular in the last like 5 or 10 years, right? You have a lot of people that are moving in there, especially like the Nashville area. It's my understanding. But all the pictures I've seen, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's a nice place. I've been to Dolly World. Ooh, Dolly World. I know, huh? would love to go to Dolly World. I haven't done I haven't done anything like that. I have not. I have not. You're welcome to come visit me sometime here in Tennessee. Thank you, Dustin. Dollywood, yes. Dollywood. She has really created some cool stuff, hasn't she? She absolutely has. Absolutely. Okay. Y'all got a tropical storm system potentially coming your way to Tennessee. Really? Uh-oh. Buckle up, Buttercup. I hope you guys will be all right. I hope you guys will be all right. Okay, here's what I'm going to do because this is kind of stressing me out. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to plug in and get my battery up to at least 50% or more. And then I will come back. It will, here's the thing, it's 9:39 here. I will let it charge for like 15-20 minutes and then I'll come back. Okay. And I know you guys are not thrilled about that. Oh, sorry. Must we're at Southern California. I didn't know that. I've been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee 4 times with my church youth group. Oh, well, that's cool. So if you plug your phone into Walla, you won't be able to stay alive. Well, it will charge it. The thing is that if I plug it in, I will have to stay standing there with it because it won't charge. It will charge as fast as a live stream is eating it. So it will be, I will have to just stand there at the kitchen counter. So timer started. Okay, I'm gonna be back because it's down to almost less than 10%. So it's either that or the thing is just gonna suddenly go dead. And I don't want that. I'd rather be able to say, hey, come back and about, just hang out for a few minutes, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Let me charge it up and then we'll try again. Okay. I love you guys. I will be back. I will be back. I love you.